Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vic, aka Mr. Glass, and I got y'all with another build video today, man. Hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy this build. I have a small caveat with this build before we even get into it. Bro, make sure you play with a lockdown if you're using this build, because this build is not for playing defense, alright? So, here we go. We are going to use the split, mostly yellow and green pie chart for this build. It is kind of a sneaky build because it doesn't exactly fit the thing that you think it would do. It is gonna have a lot of finishing, and that might surprise you for a build like this. We're gonna take some of the stand and dunk away. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna go here. Now, another variation of this build, you could give it some defense. I guess I'll show you that real quick as well. You can just give it a little defense. It's not much. And honestly, it's not worth the bad points it requires to put the defense up this much. I'm not even going to cap with you guys. Right? So the real thing that I would do with this build is to just give it lateral and perimeter, and then up the shooting badges on it. And the reason why you're going to want to do that is because really this build is supposed to be sitting corner. It's really good for that on defense anyway. And you're supposed to be the main ball handler for your team. You can ISO or take screens depending on what you like to do best. This build is going to be able to offer you both styles of gameplay, which is what I really want in my kind of guard. Something that can shoot and drive. You guys know this already. Hopefully you do. Alright, so we're at 6'4" for the height. And the reason for that is because at 6'4", you're going to be able to maximize your wingspan and get to a 66 driving dunk. A 66 driving dunk is important because at 66, you're going to be able to get park dunks, which is something that you're going to have, to be able to do while you're driving to the hoop. Like I said, this build can do everything offensively. Here's another caveat that I forgot to put in because I actually recorded this earlier. But I forgot to put it into this, and I'm going to re-record it for that reason. One of the things that this build also offers is, you see the speed is a 91. Why is that important? Well, because once you get a gym rat badge, which you could either get by playing the entirety of my career, or you could get level 40 in the season and talk to the Gatorade guy. One of those two things has to happen, but if you get Gatorade, Gym Rat on your build, you will get a +4 to every attribute. So, what that means is that +4 from Gym Rat will put you at 95, and then another +4 from being a 99 overall will put you at 99 speed. So this build can get a 99 speed. That is incredible. Alright? So, what you guys want to do with this build, I'm going to show you guys the badges. I like play take with this build, but probably you should go slasher take because that's theoretically going to make the biggest difference in your gameplay. Because you're going to be able to do some things that you ordinarily couldn't do. Shot creator take isn't a bad choice either, just because you can hit fades a lot more reliably if you're playing twos. Wouldn't recommend this for two because you ain't got no defense, but if that's what you choose to do, you can do that as well. Alright? So we're going to put slasher take just so you guys can see what it looks like. And this is a playmaker. So most playmakers that you're going to see are the pure yellows. This is different. More shooting. You got like 20 shooting badges on this thing. It is awesome. As you guys see in shades of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Trae Young, and Darius Garland. So you know what this build is about. It's about shaking people and shooting threes. Alright, we're going to test this build out for y'all. I'm going to get you guys right on the badges that I would use for this type of build. So hopefully you guys can get out there with this thing and do what you know your boy Mr. Glass would do. Alright, so we're going to go Acrobat, Silver, we're going to go Slithery. We are going to go Limitless Takeoff. That is all of your slashing badges. We're going to go Blinders. We're going to go, we're going to go Silver here. We're going to go Hot Zone here. Sniper, Stop and Pop, Mismatch Expert, and Lucky 7. Lucky 7 is great because it allows you to get a quick shot off if you're able to do so. Playmaking wise, look, not everything I'm about to show you is able to be used in comp situations, but if you're playing in the park and you're just trying to have some fun, I'm gonna give you guys a sauce, alright? So, we're gonna go with this setup. This is the best setup for park. Hyperdrive is going to give you a burst while dribbling on the move. So like if you use your right stick while you're moving forward. So let's say you do like a behind the back, which pushes you away from your defender. When you drive forward after that, you get a burst of speed. That's what hyperdrive is all about, and it is great for what it does. All right, you could replace hyperdrive with quick chain if you so chose. I like hyperdrive better. That's me personally. All right, so if you're sitting corner, like I mentioned before, on defense, the best badge you can get is interceptor. This is going to allow you to intercept the ball before it gets to your offensive counterpart. So you definitely want this badge if you're sitting corner. That's what I would do, guys. All right. If you enjoyed this build video, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And if you are new, man, and you do wind up making this build, make sure you hit me in the comment section. Let me know if you think there's something better that I could have done with this build. I threw this together. I think it's awesome, but maybe you guys have a different build in mind that has the same pie chart. I think you could theoretically lower the number of slashing badges and put more defense on the build, but that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make an offensive juggernaut, something that can slash, shoot, dribble, get your guys open. You could choose to separate some of your playmaking badges, put on floor general, etc. because you have so many. There's lots of stuff that you can do with this build. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Don't break nothing. I